So I thought I'd show you in the first part of this video, before I get on to showing you my most awesome treasure trove ever in Minecraft. You'll see why. But I thought I'd show you to start off with the TNT elevator I built in a couple of previous videos. And this is basically how you do it. So you set up your dispensers like that. It's quite simple. Put a dot of redstone under one of the sides in the middle. Then you need to put a repeater down, because of course a repeater and a dot of redstone affects all the blocks around it. Because if you use a line of redstone up onto a block, it only affects the block directly in front of it and the block underneath it. But so that's basically why we've got to use repeaters and dots of redstone, not lines of redstone. So you just set it up like this, with a repeater on either side, and then you connect all three repeaters up like this, and that will simultaneously fire all the dispensers on that side. Now you need to do that on all of the sides. So once you've done that, and you've connected up three of the sides together, so as you can see here, I've just literally linked them up with redstone. It's exactly the same. That is all I've done on each of the sides as I showed you. You need to come to this side and just test it. So I've put down a redstone torch there just because I want to see how far the signal goes around, because I'm going to need a repeater. As you can see, it stops there. So I need to put a repeater in just about here. I think it's probably going to be best, pointing that way. And that, of course, means that the signal is now going to go all the way around to the other side. Now, as you'll have heard there, when I place this down, it does a double click. That means not all the dispensers are going to fire at the same time. And that's because we need to increase all of the repeaters before that extra repeater I added to 2 ticks, because there's 2 on these, and then of course you got 1 on this one here, and then 1 on the rest, which adds up to 2. So now if you let me put this down, they all fire at the same time, which is what you want, because you want all the TNT primed and armed at exactly the same time. So it's quite simple up to this point. It's just a case of putting the effort into repeating what you've already built. Now you need to build 3 layers. Clicked on the dispenser again there. You need to build up 3 layers of wood here, just like this, and then you need to put a post up the middle 4 high, and that's basically what you're going to stand on. Once you've done that, you can just brick it in. I'm using half slabs here, although you don't really need to, because half slabs obviously don't connect up to a fence post. So if you made your fence post 1 higher, I don't bother with that, I just put it at 4, then it doesn't connect up to it. So you're going to fill the bottom in here with 1 set of water, because of course this will cushion the TNT. As again, I'm holding the slow walk button, the shift button, so that it doesn't just click on anything. Now in the treehouse video, I used a pressure plate to arm the TNT, which is quite simple. You obviously just build yourself a platform across like this, and then I've just got a sticky piston and a redstone block, and obviously that will then carry the current round and arm all the TNT. So I just need to fill this up. Now I wanted to show you one more thing. This is the auto armory. So basically you just set up 3 dispensers like that. You put in your armor in each of them. Put a pressure plate in the middle, because obviously if you're not playing on peaceful or creative, that TNT elevator is going to kill you when it fires unless you've got armor on. But then round the back, you just put a block here, you put a redstone torch on one side underneath, and then just link underneath with redstone as well. And then when you stand on this, it will fire all of them, and basically you'll have all your armor. And as you can see, obviously it hasn't done it here because it's in creative mode, but as you can see, it's fired all of them out at me. But I guess it's time to test out the elevator, and hopefully we should go up pretty damn high. The moon's under the map, but that will shoot you up to 350 blocks, that's really high. But anyway, back to my main house to show you the treasure trove. So we're back the top of my house. If you want to see the build for this, it is all in the playlist. There's some really good redstone in it. I also forgot to mention, if you're wondering how I created the trapdoor above the TNT elevator, the timing and wiring for that is actually pretty complicated, and a friend of mine, Animated Monkey, helped me with that. So if you want to know how to do that, it is quite complicated redstone, then I'll put a link in the description. But this takes me down to my underground treasure trove / base. That's just a sort of downwards water elevator there, where it takes a little chunk of water when the door at the top seals off, and it carries you down safely. But now you see, to get in, you've got to know the correct color code. This lamp down here is just a sort of timing lamp, because you've got to wait for that to go on or off, or the redstone won't have finished the circuit, so it'll kind of mess it up. So, but you can do more than one at once, so I can change both of these at the same time to the correct colors. And some of you will recognize what the colours are actually from. I won't tell you, but you'll know. And as you can see, once I've got all the colours in place, it opens up. If you ever wondered where I do my recording, now you know. This is where all my videos are made. This is just my little treasure room here. A couple of diamonds, but you know, that's pretty standard stuff. But you know, I thought I'd log on and play a bit of a game or something. Show you guys how I record. Alright. Hang on a second. Cooldog.jpg. I think Ella's been messing around on here. I've got the weirdest dog ever. But anyway, let's play some Metal Slug.
Metal Slug 2.
You'll have heard me say before that Chaos Theory Versus is my favourite game ever. I lied. It's this. I mean, it's got everything that a game should have in. 2D parachuting hot chicks with pistols as big as their head. What more could you want? And you get to fight all the guys out of Aladdin with little Jesuses running around. It's not quite realistic though, this game, because if you were a tied up Robinson Crusoe lookalike like these guys, why would you have a heavy machine gun underneath your top? They did not think that through. That guy came out of the melons. He's trying to shoot me. Zero fucks given by that camel. But if you're wondering how I got this game, you can actually play online, which is probably the easiest way. But there is the complete collection, like 1, 2, 3, X. I think there might have even been a 5 and 6 as well of Metal Slug. But you can get the complete collection off YouTube. But the fuck is that, a baby? Did you see that baby? That truck had a baby in it, they just got thrown all over the place. I should have picked him up. That last monkey was worth like 1,000. I don't know who's going to be buying these off me. Oh my goodness. I did not expect them to pop out of these towers. Looks like the Nazis are involved as well with this. Look at these missiles as well. They don't build them like this anymore. 2,000 kilometer laser point accurate tomahawks. Eat your heart out. And look at that. That was a cracking explosion there. And I thought that skyscraper destruction in Battlefield 3 was good. Oh, I've got a camel with a gun on it. Now this is OP. I'm not entirely sure why the Germans are fighting with the Arabs here, but this isn't Germany. This is some other kind of Reich, the Arab Reich. I don't even know. I also don't know why when you shoot people, they just like spit out just a massive amount of water, just projectile vomit. Once again, I think Battlefield 3 with its blood has got its realism level wrong. I mean, just look at those. That is what a little bird looks like. Oh my goodness, it's the Sultan. He's pissed because I stole Jasmine. Now this wasn't in Aladdin. Oh my goodness. If the Nazis had one of those, they'd have won. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm going to stop talking rubbish now. But finally, if you're interested in all things Skyrim, I've put on the screen now a Skyrim live action video, because of course Elder Scrolls Online comes out in spring 2040, so not very many months from now, but it's actually a surprisingly well made live action now. I'll link it in the description as well, in case you're on mobile. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Fortunately, we've completed this epic mission, and now we've got a fist pump right in front of the surrendering enemy to make sure that they know that we've won. So many wars could have been avoided this way. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next chapter.